everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making potato cake corned beef casserole, okay? So what you're going to do is, I'm starting out with a frozen corned beef. It's 2.5 pounds. I put it on the trivet in my Instapot, and I put the seasonings on top. I'm going to pour 4 cups of liquid. I'm using beer. I prefer the taste of the beer in the corned beef. So I'm going to put that in. Now, if you're starting with the unfrozen corned beef, just look up how to cook it in an Instapot, okay? Then I'm going to take a teaspoon of minced garlic, and I'm going to put that on top. I'm just going to rub it all over the corned beef, give it a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit more, add a little bit of flavor. Alright, now I'm going to put this on high for 90 minutes. And then I'm going to let it release on its own, and that should take about 30 minutes. If you don't want to cook your own corned beef, just go to the deli and have them slice corned beef really thin, okay? And you can use that. So once this is done, we'll go to the next step. Okay, now we're going to move on to our next step. And here I have some oil in this pan. I would set about 350. You're going to need approximately 16 hash browns for a 9x13 pan. I'm going to brown them, make sure they're really golden brown because I want them to be crispy when they come out of the oven, okay? So I'm going to set a few of these in, don't overcrowd them. If you just want to use like tater tots, just go ahead, you don't even need to fry the tater tots. If you're cooking your own corned beef, you're going to want to shred 2 cups of Swiss cheese. You need a 14-ounce package of sauerkraut, rinsed and drained, and I squeezed them out really, really good so that I'm trying to keep less liquid so these stay crunchy. And you're going to need a cup of Thousand Island dressing. And that's it for now. So we're going to brown these. I'll show you. I did spray a 9x13 pan very, very lightly, just so maybe that, I'm hoping that spray kind of keeps these crunchy. Once your potatoes are nice and crispy, and I made them really crispy, you're going to take a 9x13 pan, lightly, very lightly spray it, and I laid 3, 6, 7 potato pancakes in the bottom. If you're using a regular 9x13 instead of the foil, you'll probably get 8 in there. So figure around 16 pieces of potato. Then you're going to take some of your meat and just sprinkle it on. You're only going to do half because we're going to layer this, kind of like a lasagna. My corned beef wasn't that big, so I cut it into little pieces so we have enough. Okay, then we're going to add our sauerkraut. Thank you. Just as much as you want. If you don't like it, leave it off, but make sure it's dry, okay? And I did thaw the potatoes before I used them. Just kind of eyeball how much you guys want. You're supposed to do half of each thing, but I might not. I'm just going to kind of play with it. Let's see. Make sure your oven's preheated to 350. That's looking really good. Okay, now we're going to add half of our Thousand Island dressing. Okay, just going to use my offset spatula and spread it around a little bit so there's enough on each bite. If you need to add a little bit more, then go ahead. I just don't think you want it oversaturated with the salad dressing. I need a little bit more on this side. Okay. That looks really good. Now we're going to add our cheese, half of our cheese. Okay, and then we're going to continue to layer. So now I'm going to do another thing of potatoes. Actually, I'm going to start at this end because I cut those other ones in half on that end. Alright, I did get 4 on that one. So now we're going to put the rest of our meat on there. Okay, then we're going to put our sauerkraut. Looks really good. Okay, and now I'm going to add my Thousand Island dressing, because you want to end with your cheese. And I'm going to need a little bit more of this. Okay. That's the nice thing about cooking. You can add or subtract whatever you like. With baking, it has to be precise. Okay. Just trying to fill in my holes. I have a couple of holes here. Okay. Now I'm just going to add the rest of my cheese. Okay, and we're just going to put this in the oven at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. Alright, so our potato corned beef Reuben Bake is done. That's what it looks like. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.